Hi guys, this is going to be a walkthrough of my first frontal that I'm doing. Right here is going to be me. I've pre-braided her hair down for this install, and what you're seeing me doing now is sewing down the braids after I finish the braid down. And I'm just putting the needle through her hair and the braids to sew and hold the leftover braids basically down. I'm just going through pulling it, so on and so forth. This video, it took me so long, so many tries to try to upload this video. In the process, I've lost some steps. And here we cut the leftover thread, and I'm tying it. I believe I'm going to tie it into 3 knots, and then I'm going to clip the rest of the thread so it won't show, basically. And now I'm just basically tying the thread for my next step that I'm going to be doing, which is when I get ready to do the put the cap on. But here, what you see me doing is brushing her edges back all the way around, and the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to blast freeze it, and using this got to be glue spray, and for the process of adding the ball cap install. You don't want to have none of your edges out when you want to lay your ball cap and get that look of nothing but scalp, baby. So yeah, I'm brushing it down. Her hair is like hard to maintain, to keep laying down, because she got a certain type of texture. So yeah, I'm blast freezing the crap out of it and brushing. I used my edge brush because my edge brush was it was firm. It was real firm. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, the front edges, and then all the way around. Then you're gonna see me blast freeze the back of it as good as I could get it. And this is just the process I did. I don't know if anyone else does theirs this way, because this is my first time ever practicing a frontal sewing. So y'all got to get into this video now. I wanted to practice, and I've never done it before, and I asked my daughter if I could, and she told me yes. So here we go. So yeah, I'm brushing up the back here, trying to get it as laid as possible. And now I'm going to take my scarf and wrap it around to hold it down for a bit. And yeah, I'm not using everything that's supposed to be used correctly, because again, this is my first time and I had to work with what I got, honey. So don't judge me, y'all. Don't judge me. Yes, so right here is the process. It's tied down, waiting, sitting. And I'm going to oil her scalp because it was like really, really dry. So I want to put a little bit of grease on her scalp, keep a little moisture going, just a little bit. I don't know if I should have done that, but this is what I did because her hair was too dry for me, y'all. So I'm here opening the cap, stocking cap that I'm going to be using for her head. I could have got a darker color maybe for her head, but I wanted to just go with what I know, and that is using like a lighter color and then just tint it to the color that I want to match her skin. So I'm just getting ready. We're going to untie the scarf and look at those edges and see how they turned out. It's laid. Her hairline is crazy. But yeah, it's laid as best as I can get it for the meantime. And it was just me and my daughters, them, y'all. We had a ball. They wanted to sit and have conversation while I did this install, and it was just all the way fun. So here I'm pulling the cap all the way down over her ears and past her eyes, because this is I'm going to be showing you the process of how I get the ball cap method, basically. So I'm making sure my thread is good to go. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start around the back of her ear all the way to the other side of the back of the ear, sewing down the back of the cap. I'm starting it. I wrap the needle, run the needle through the braids in the back, through the cap. And what I do is when I bring the needle through, I wrap it around. Sometimes the thread around the needle like 2 or 3 times, just to make sure it's secured. And that's what you're seeing me do here, guys. I'm just going to be, this process is sewing the cap down in the back. Yeah, like, this video gave me so much trouble, y'all. I just thought I'd tell y'all periodically through this video when I'm not talking about the process of what I'm doing with her hair. So, like I said, it's gonna be bits and pieces missing of the process of the install, because I just deleted so much stuff. Like, it was giving me a hard time saying I had not enough storage, so I had to delete stuff, and I was deleting, not paying attention to what I was doing. But yeah, so here I go. I'm almost to the other side of her ear with this, sewing this cap down. I probably could have speeded this video up a little bit at this process, but hey, we're gonna work with what we got. She was so annoyed with this whole process because she don't do like this type of stuff. She just keeps braids in her head the whole time. Like, she was so annoyed. And here I go. I'm at the end of sewing this cap down. Like, I believe this is the last sewing, maybe, of it. I can't really see because of the angle. And then what I'm going to do is, at the end of sewing that, I'm just going to take my scissors and cut that thread and do the same thing. Just tie it in knots 3 times to secure it, and then cut the excess thread off so it don't hang and be in the way or anything like that. Yep, I believe I did 3 times tying it, maybe 4. Like, I did so much extra stuff, y'all, in this video to make sure that this was turning out right. So if y'all see me doing too much of something, oh well, I'd rather do too much than too little. So see, this is after me sewing it down, this is how it looks in the back. And now I'm getting my scissors. I'm going to be cutting her, the inside of around the ear, and then I'm going to pull it, the stocking behind her ear. This is the process of the install. So see here, you can see it. I'm cutting like in her ear, but not actually cutting her ear. And then I'm going to pull that behind her ear to hold. And there you have it. That ear is out and that ear is out. And then I'm going to blast freeze. Take my blast freeze and blast freeze all around her head. The edges, well, around the front is where I'm blast freezing it to get that melt. It's basically the melting process. And I'm just spraying, and then I'm going to blow dry it. And I think I did this process fully. I blast freeze it like three, maybe 4 times. But sometimes you see me pick up the got to be spray and spray in some spots where I seen that I've missed a little bit of spray. So bear with me, because this was a process, y'all. And then I'm just taking the back end of my razor and pressing it into her skin, because you really don't want to use your finger with this process. You want to like have the back end of something to like press it down onto the skin. Oh, baby, she complained this whole process, especially with the spray, the blow drying. Like, y'all don't know what I went through with this girl, because she's not like a girly girl, so to speak. But she stuck in there with me, and we got through it, honey. So yeah, now I'm using the back end of my edge brush. I just felt like it was a little bit more secure. And you see me using my finger, but I was trying to test to see if it was laying like I wanted to, because I couldn't really feel when using something to press it down. So I had to just do it. And I'm just blow drying it again and again and again. I mean, y'all can fast forward a little bit through that part if y'all want to, but I just want to show y'all everything, the whole process. Y'all probably would not believe that this is my very first install. Like, I've never practiced on a mannequin head. I never practiced on a real person head. And what you seen was me getting the glue and putting glue around her edges at first until it came to this clip. And that's part of the clips that I'm missing. I'm missing the clips to my bundles when I first started sewing in her hair. And here we are right here. This is where we got to sewing it. And y'all see how flat I got her bundles to lay? That's what I want to do. I started out at the bottom, the very first bundle I installed, the weft that I installed, I doubled it up. But then I had to cut it because my bundles the wefts are thick, so I had to just do single wefts, not double wefts. And here I'm about to lay another layer down, another weft down. And what you're going to see me do is take my needle, and I'm going to actually go into the weft first, and then go into the cap and through the braids, because this is the process you want to do when you at every point of first sewing down a weft, because it secures your hair better when you do that. You always got to remember to do this step. Go into the weft first, and then start sewing into your braids and your cap. And then I wrapped it around 3 times to secure it. And here is just continuation. And this is the last weft that I'm installing. And it's just, you don't want this one. I'm sewing it down as close as I could to the frontal and not on the frontal. You don't want to do that. Just in case if you ever want to take your frontal down and reinstall it, you don't have to go through cutting out all of your hair just to do that. So I didn't have the rest of the videos. So the next clip you're going to see is the outcome of the process of me installing her frontal. And I think I did a pretty good job. Sorry I lost some of my clips, but my next video, I'm going to make sure I don't. Trust me, honey. I just had a hard time trying to upload it from a different editing app, which I won't be using that editing app no more, guys. But y'all like this video, subscribe, and comment, and tell me what y'all think. I mean, like I said, this is my very first install. And I was loving it. And don't forget, I need y'all to tap into me. All social media, Who Me Hair and Lashes, and get some of these good bundles, because these bundles are from my hair collection. These frontals is from my hair collection, and it is very good hair. So yeah, get with your girl. I had so much fun doing this, y'all. It was an experience, and I just want y'all to keep watching with me and see what I come up with. Now I'm just tying down the thread, because I think I ran out, so I gotta rethread it and continue with the sewing down. This is me showing y'all how close I got to her frontal. It looks like I'm on it, but trust me, I'm not on her frontal at all. But it looks like it. Yeah, so here we go. What do you guys think? She loved it. I loved it. We all loved it. This is the end result of Who Me Hair and Lashes. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.